Welcome. That's not a game. Season 2, Week 12. Week 12. And by week, I mean W-E-A-K. I can say that almost every week. There's no games. There's no games either in anywhere. There's just no games. I got my Big O shirt on. Been at the curling finals. There's a game right there. That's what I'm doing today. Team Schuster playing Team McCormick. I'm rooting for Team McCormick. Exciting finish. Best of 3 finals to go to the Olympics. They're 1-1. Finals are tonight over in Omaha. You spin the wheel and you answer a question. You get a University of Nebraska Omaha shirt like this. Like I will wear this shirt once. I decided because it's not me. But I got it on for one day. There's no games. Let's look. You got Alabama against Mercer. We'll get to the SEC in a second. Alabama is Mercer. You got Miami against Virginia. Miami's actually a team, which is nice to see. Kind of Wisconsin against Michigan. Yeah, that's not a game. It's not a game. Michigan's not a team, so that's not a game. Auburn, which is coming back, and Auburn is earlier in the year. I already gave Auburn like a really low percentage chance when I was down visiting Larry, but they've kind of done some things. So unless they really screw up today or lose huge in the Iron Bowl, Auburn is like they're actually a team this year. Which, who knew? But they play Louisiana Monroe. Yeah, again, I'll get to that in a minute. You got TCU, they're not a team. They play Texas Tech. UCF, they play Temple. Michigan State. There's no games. There's no games. Clemson plays the Citadel, which everybody tries to make into a game because it's, there's some military people involved, which is great, but it's not a game. So Andre asked me, it was a request, could I address the fact that the SEC just plays patsies the week before rivalry week, is basically what I think he said. Those are my words, not his, but basically it's what he was saying. And yeah, I mean, let's look. Here's the SEC schedule today. You got Alabama against the Mercer Bears, which sounds like a team that like the somebody on the Mighty Ducks would play. You got Mississippi State against Arkansas. Auburn plays the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. Warhawks. I don't even know what those are. Georgia plays Kentucky. Kentucky's 7-3, but it's not a real 7-3. You got Florida's not a team, so it doesn't matter. South Carolina plays Wofford. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Wofford Terriers, and they're 9-1. Oh my gosh. Big game for the South Carolina Gamecocks. LSU plays Tennessee. Tennessee's horrible. Which, it's 10 years ago. That was probably a game. But overall, pretty weak schedule. Pretty weak, SEC. Just resting up for next week. Hope you don't stumble. Hope you don't, hurt your little toe on against the Mercer Bears or the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. That would be a shame. Nice job, SEC. Let's see if the Big Ten did any better. Big Ten, it looks like they're all kind of in-conference games for the most part. Yeah, they all are. So at least they stayed in conference. They didn't go out of conference to find, what is it? The Mercer Bears. They didn't do that. Big Ten's kind of messed up because Ohio State got, they lost again last week. No, they won last week. Came back big, but they're out. I mean, everybody, I don't know. We're kind of limping into the whole thing again. Big Ten showed they thought they were going to stand up and be big boys this year, and then everybody lost. So you got Wisconsin. Hopefully Wisconsin can win a couple of games and represent the Big Ten. But, SEC did their thing again, and they're going to come back, and they're going to look good. And you got Clemson. I still think I'll give you my prediction probably right now if I can think it through. I mean, this is just off the cuff. I think you're going to end up with you're probably going to end up with Alabama. You're going to end up with Clemson. I'm hoping you're going to end up with Wisconsin. I'm hoping they run the table and win the Big Ten. And then the fourth team in is probably either going to be Miami or Auburn. That's my guess. And I got a feeling it will be in Miami. So there, right now, if I had to guess, Miami, Wisconsin, Clemson, Alabama would be your playoff teams. It's probably not a very good guess, but that's my guess. But it doesn't matter. There's no games today. There's no reason to watch college football today at all. None. Curling. It's on NBC Sports. To go to the Olympics. That's a game. You should have seen last night what happened. Curling's fascinating, actually. I mean, they 42-pound rock. This isn't one. This was filled with a tasty beverage when I got it, and not filled. It wasn't a whole thing. It was the beverage. There's a little cup inside here. If you take the top off, there's just a cup right in the middle. But anyway, this thing slides down the ice. And last night, the team that I was rooting for in the ninth end, there's 10 ends. So it's kind of like 10 innings in baseball. There's 10 ends. My team was down by 1. In the ninth end. The other team had 3 rocks in the house, which means they were going to score 3 points. My team was on their last rock, and they could have cleared 2 or 3 out, and probably would have had a chance to either only give up 1 to be down 2 going into the last end, which it's not great, but it's not horrible. And he was sliding the rock down, and it all of a sudden it took a weird left. It did what all the curling people right away they said, a pick. So it was sliding down the ice, and it apparently must have hit something, and it lost its curl, and it kicked it off to the side, which I had never seen before. It's not like I watch a ton of curling, but so the thing was sliding down. It's fascinating, sliding down, curling nice, looked like it's going to be a nice shot, and all of a sudden it just kind of took off, which was unfortunate. So they lost. So now final game tonight. Watch it, NBC News or NBC Sports. Starts at 6:30 Central Time. This is my last one of these from the Northern Hemisphere until Christmas. I am headed to Australia. I got my Australian money. I got my passport. I got my camera ready to go. We are going to New Zealand and Australia. I'll be doing some filming from over there for a week or 2. So anyway, have a great Thanksgiving, because this is the Thanksgiving edition. I'm thankful for my listening public. All 10 of you, if you all watched, probably more like 3 or 4 of you this week. I'm thankful for you guys and your support of That's Not a Game. Have a great week. That's the program. I will talk to you next week from New Zealand Rivalry Week. See ya.